Chaitra ji, do you want to get started?
Yes, sir. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Om Dhan Dhanvantare Namaha. Nati Sheetam Guru Snigdham Mamsama Jama Doshalam Sharira Dhatu Samanya Dhanabhishyandi Brahmanam Viparitamato Jneya Mavikam Brahmanam Tutat Shushka Khasa Shramatyagni Vishamajvara Pinasan Karsham Kevala Vatamscha Gomamsam Sanniyachati Ushno Gariyan Mahishah Swapnadhardya Brihatva Krit Tadvaraha Shramaha Ruchi Shukra Balapradaha Matsyaha Param Kapakaraha Chilichima Stridosakrit Lava Rohita Godhainaha Sve Sve Varge Varaha Param Mamsam Sadyohatam Shuddham Vayastham Cha Bhajet Tyajet Mritam Krisham Bhritam Medhyam Vyadhivarishya Hatam Pum Striyo Purva Pascharardhe Guruni Garbhini Guruhu Laghur Yoshis Chatushtasu Vihangeshu Punah Puman Shirahas Kandoru Prishtasya Katyaha Saktoshna Gauravam Tatama Pakvashaya Yoryatha Purvam Vinirdhishet Shonita Prabhritti Namcha Dhatu Nam Uttarottaram Mamsad Ghariyo Vrishana Medhavak Kraya Kridhugdamam. I think we can stop over there, sir.
Okay, thank you, Chaitra ji. So, Chaitra
Sir,
ji.
before we start with, can you please go to page number 142 in English?
Yes.
Here, line of treatment, sir. Treatment antidala, Vamana Virechana. Here, I want to tell what are these ingredients. Haridra antala ideyala.
Yes.
Haridra is Arishna. Daru Haridra is also a different variety of Arishna only. Katabi or Sirsira is Bage Mara. We see this on the roads alva. Makkaleಲ್ಲ ಬಾಗೆಕಾಯಿಂದ ಕಾರಿಕ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆಲ್ಲ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ನೋಡಿ ಅವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ. It is that plant. ಬಾಗೆ ಮರ ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರು. Guda is jaggery, we know that. Sindhu Varita is ನಿರ್ಗುಂದಿ ಅಂತ. ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಮರ, ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಸೊಪ್ಪು ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೂಜೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಶಿವನ್ ಪೂಜೆಗೆ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಅದು.
Okay.
ನಿಷ್ಪಾವ is ಅವರೆಕಾಳು.
Okay.
Bhashpika or Hingu Parvika is the normal Hingu, a variety of Hingu in that. Shata Parvika is a type of sugar cane that is mentioned there. Tandulyaka is Mulkire anta ಹೆಸರು ಸರ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಲೈಕ್ ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಅರವೆ ಸೊಪ್ಪು ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ?
Yes.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಳ್ಳಿರೋಂಥದ್ದು ಚಿಲ್ಕರ್ವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಳ್ಳಿರೋಂಥ ಒಂದು ವೆರೈಟಿ ಅದು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ತಂಡುಲ್ಯಕ.
Okay.
And Avalguja is Bakuchi powder basically. The skin uptanalella use ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ. I have not seen that plant. It is mentioned as Bakuchi.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We may proceed further.
Yeah. Thank you, Chaitra ji.
And one more, sir. Bhallataka anta the other day we read somewhere. It is marking nut tree anta ಹೇಳಿದೆ. It is actually ಗೇರು ಬೀಜ ಮರ ಸರ್ ಅದು.
ಗೇರು ಬೀಜ ಮರ. Can you make a list actually, probably in the Excel, like English name
Yeah.
and probably a Kannada name. And if you
Yeah,
select,
I have put a note in my book, sir. Let us just find a time and then do it that also, sir. I'm just telling for ನಮ್ಮಗಳ ಒಂದು reference ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ.
correct.
Yeah. ಗೇರ್ ಬೀಜ is usually found near Palace Maker Circle area. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತದೆ during the seasons.
How that is helpful? Means we never use gear pizza. Means can you little bit
ಅದು
elaborate?
ಹಣ್ಣು ಸರ್ ತಿನ್ಬೋದು. It's like ಪನೀರ್ ಕಾಯಿ ತರ.
Okay.
It's
Paneer
like
and
it's very ಪನೀರ್ ಹಣ್ಣ್ ತರಾನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಶೇಪ್. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಪ್ಪಕ್ಕಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
okay.
ಅದರದ್ದು ಬೀಜ ಬಂದು they use it for this treatments.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So Chitra ji, do you want to start reading from page 147?
Method of discarding unwholesome diet. Day first, unwholesome. Second, unwholesome. Everything is same. Now, first to eighth. Unwholesome. Third, unwholesome. Wholesome. Fourth, unwholesome. Wholesome. Fifth, unwholesome. Sixth, unwholesome. Unwholesome. Wholesome. Eighth, wholesome. Take 3 parts of the unwholesome and 1 part of the wholesome diet in first 2 days. On third and fourth day, 2 parts of unwholesome and 2 parts of wholesome diet. Fifth, sixth, and seventh day, 1 part unwholesome and 3 parts wholesome diet is to be given. From 8th day onwards, complete wholesome diet is to be given. In this way, unwholesome food substances should be discarded. Discarding unwholesome diet suddenly and adopting unaccustomed wholesome diet spontaneously also causes diseases due to habituation and non-habituation of such substances. Ill effects will be reduced by gradual discontinuation of unwholesome foods, and good effects will increase by gradual intake of wholesome foods. In course of time, both become stable and do not revert back to their original state. A wise person should not give scope to the vitiation of doshas by indulging in unwholesome and incompatible foods and habits, which have become very close and vitiate the body to a great extent. 3 secondary supporters of life. Body is mainly supported by the acts performed in the previous life, which determine the present lifespan. The 3 secondary supporters of life are intake of food, sleep, and observance of brahmacharya. They support the body constantly, similar to the pillar supports a house. Being supported by these 3 well-regulated factors of life, the body is endowed with strength, complexion, and growth, and continues until the full span of life, provided a person follows the regimen prescribed. Till now, different types of food substances, liquids, solids, wholesomeness, unwholesomeness, and their incompatibility, etc. have been discussed. It is also will be described at the appropriate places. Hence, onwards regarding sleep and brahmacharya will be enumerated. Notes: Nidra. Sleep was born at the time of commencement of the creation of the universe only out of tamas. Sleep is another form of tamas and manifests due to the predominance of tamas generally in nights. Kapha will stir ups with the food substances and which obstructs the internal channels, causes unable to perform normal functions of the sense organs due to exhaustion and thereby manifests sleeps. When the mind gets exhausted or become inactive and the sensory and motor organs become inactive, then the individual gets sleep. During sleep, different kinds of dreams will be seen. Happiness and misery, nourishment and emaciation, strength and weakness, virility and sterility, knowledge and ignorance, life and death, all these occur depending on the proper and improper sleep. Excessive, improper and sleeplessness leads to misery and also death, similar to Kalaratri, goddess of death. Effects of proper sleep. will make for happiness and long life, just as the mind of the sages became clear from the knowledge of the soul.
Yeah. Thank you, Sushraji. Shanaji, do you want to read?
Yes. Om Gam Ganapatiye Nama, Om Gurubhyo Nama, Om Dhanvantraye Namaha. Method of discarding unwholesome diet. Take 3 parts of unwholesome and 1 part of wholesome diet in the first 2 days. On third and fourth day, 2 parts unwholesome and 2 parts wholesome diet. Fifth, sixth, and seventh day, 1 part unwholesome and 3 parts wholesome diet is to be given. From eighth day onwards, complete wholesome diet is to be given. In this way, unwholesome food substances should be discarded. Discarding unwholesome diet suddenly and adopting unaccustomed wholesome diet spontaneously also cause diseases due to habituation and non-habituation of such substances. Ill effects will be reduced by gradual discontinuation of unwholesome foods, and good effects will increase by gradual intake of wholesome foods. In course of time, both become stable and do not revert back to their original state. A wise person should not give scope to the vitiation of doshas by indulging in unwholesome and incompatible foods and habits, which have become very close and vitiate the body to a great extent. 3 secondary supporters of life. Body is mainly supported by the acts performed in the previous life, which determine the present lifespan. The 3 secondary supporters of life are intake of food, sleep, and observance of brahmacharya. They support the body constantly, similar to the pillars support the house. Being supported by these 3 well regulated factors of life, the body is endowed with strength, complexion, and growth, and continues until the full span of life, provided a person follows the regime prescribed. Yeah. Till now, different types of food substances, liquid, solid, wholesomeness, unwholesomeness, and their incompatibility, etc., have been discussed. It is also will be described at the appropriate places. Here onwards, regarding sleep and brahmacharya will be enumerated. Notes: Nidra, sleep. Sleep was born at the time of commencement of creation of the universe only, out of tamas. Sleep is another form of tamas and manifests due to the predominance of tamas generally in nights. Kapha will stirs up with the food substances and which obstructs the internal channels, causes unable to perform normal functions of the sense organs due to exhaustion, and thereby manifests sleep. When the mind gets exhausted or become inactive, and the sensory and motor organs become inactive, sorry, then the individual gets sleep. During sleep, different kinds of dreams will be seen: happiness and misery, nourishment and emaciation, strength and weakness, virility and sterility, knowledge and ignorance, life and death. All these occur depending on proper and improper sleep. Excessive, improper, and sleeplessness leads to misery and also death, similar to Kalaratri, goddess of death. Effects of proper sleep. Proper sleep will make for happiness and long life, just as the mind of sages become clear from the knowledge of the soul.
Thank you, Shanaji. Chitraji, do you want to continue?
Yes, sir. Effects of vigil, day sleep, and dosing. Vigil during night causes roughness, which leads to the vitiation of vata. Day sleep increases the unctuous and thereby vitiation of kapha takes place. Dosing Dozing in sitting posture does neither causes roughness nor unctuousness. Indications of day sleep. In summer season, nights became shorter and vata gets aggravated in the body due to the absorption of fluid with its roughness. Hence, sleep during daytime summer is indicated. Day sleep in other seasons cause aggravation of kapha and pitta. Sleep during the daytime in all seasons is prescribed for those who are exhausted by excessive study, riding vehicles, walking long distance, alcoholic drinks, sexual acts, carrying heavy loads, anger, grief and fear, dyspnoea, hiccough, diarrhea, old persons, children, weak, emaciated, thirst, colic, indigestion, insane, habitual to sleep in daytime, etc. This maintains the equilibrium of dhatus and strength, and kapha increases due to day sleep, which nourishes the organs and ensures longevity. Contraindications for day sleep. Excuse me. Persons with excessive fat, those who are accustomed to take unctuous substances regularly, those with kapha constitution, persons suffering with kapha disorders and suffering with artificial poisoning should not sleep in daytime. Complications of akala sleeping at improper time, moha, delusion, jvara, fever, stymithya, lassitude, penasa, nasal catheter, siroro, headache, sofa, swelling, hrillasa, nausea, srotorodha, obstruction of channels, agnimandya, decreased digestive power, etc. are the complications arise due to sleeping at improper time. Treatment. Upavasa, fasting, Svedana, sedation therapy, Vamana, emesis, Navananasya, nasal administration. To manage the complications arise due to excessive sleep, the following measures are to be adopted. Tikshna Prachardhana, strong emetics, Tikshna Anjana, strong colorium, Navana, nasal administration, Langhana, fasting, Chinta, be anxious, Vyavaya, copulation, Shoka, grief, Bhi, fear, Krodha, anger. By the above measures, kapha will be decreased, leads to loss of sleep. Features of Nidra Nasha. Sleeplessness leads to Angamarda, body pains, Shogaurava, heaviness in the head, Drumba, yawning, Jadi- Jadiata, lassitude, Glani, exhaustion, Brahma, giddiness, Apakti, indigestion, Tandra, state of unconsciousness, and diseases originated due to the vitiation of Vata. Instructions regarding sleep. One should sleep at the proper time in the night time, as much time as possible according to the individual's need, and inculcate the habit of going bed timely. Due to his profession, if he is unable to sleep during night time, allow him to sleep in daytime half of the time without taking food. Measures to good sleep. Persons suffering from sleeplessness should take milk, alcoholic preparations, mutton juice, and curds regularly. They, they also should be undergone for abhyanga, body massage with oil, Udvartana, powder massage, Snana, bath, Murdha, Karna, Akshitarpana, anointing the head, ears, and eyes with suitable oils, comforting embrace by the arms of wife, performing the deeds which gives pleasure to the mind.
Thank you, Chitra ji. Chitra ji, do you want to read again?
Effects of vigil, day sleep, and dosing. Vigil during night causes roughness, which leads to the vitiation of vata. Day sleep increases the unnoxious and thereby vitiation of kapha takes place. Dosing in sitting posture does neither causes roughness nor uncrookness. Indication of day sleep. In summer season, nights become shorter and vata gets aggravated in the body due to the absorption of fluid with its roughness. Hence, sleep during daytime in summer is indicated. Day sleep in other seasons cause aggravation of kapha and pitta. Sleep during the daytime in all season is prescribed for those who are exhausted by excessive study, riding vehicles, alcoholic drinks, walking long distances, carrying heavy loads, anger, grief, and fear, dyspnea, hiccup, diarrhea, old persons, children, weak, emaciated, thirst, colic, indigestion, insane, habituated to sleep in daytime, etc. This maintains the equilibrium of dhatus and strength, and kapha increases due to day sleep, which nourishes the organs and ensures longevity. Contradictions for day sleep. Persons with excessive fat, those who are accustomed to take unstructured substances regularly, those with kapha constitutions, persons suffering with kapha disorders and suffering with artificial poisoning should not sleep in daytime. Complications of akala sayana. Sleeping at improper time, moha, delusion, jvara, fever, stymithia, lassitude, pinasa, nasal cataract, siroruk, headache, sofa swelling, trilasa, nausea, strurodha, obstruction of channels, agnimanda, decreased digestive power, etc. are the complications arising due to sleeping at improper time. Treatment upavasa, fasting, vamana, emesis, vedana, sedation therapy, navana nasya, nasal administration. To to manage the complications arising due to excessive sleep, the following measures are to be adopted. Tikshna pracharda, strong emetics, Tikshna anjana, strong collyrium, navana, nasal administration, langana, fasting, chinta, be anxious, vyayava, copulation, sokar, grief, bhi, fear, krodha, anger. But the above measures, kapha will be decreased, leads to loss of sleep. Features of nidranasha. Sleeplessness leads to angamarda, body pains, shiro gaurava, heaviness in the head, jamba, yawning, jadyati, lassitude, glani, exertion, brahma, giddiness, apakti, indigestion, tandra, state of unconsciousness, and the diseases originated due to the vitiation of vata. Instructions regarding sleep. One should sleep at the proper time in the night time, as much time as possible, according to the individual's need, and inculcate the habit of going to bed timely. Due to his professional life, if he is unable to sleep during the night time, allow him to sleep in daytime half of the time without taking food. Measures to get good sleep. Persons suffering from sleeplessness should take milk, alcoholic preparations, mutton juice, and curds regularly. They also should be undergone abhyanga, body massage with oil, udvartana, powder massage, snana, bath, murda, karna, aktisitapra, anointing the head, ears, and eyes with suitable oils. Comforting embrace by the arms of wife, performing the deeds which gives pleasure to the mind.
Thank you, Sushila. Okay, let's discuss on the 4 pages if anybody is having any clarification or anything to add. Okay, here discusses about the unwholesome and wholesome habit and how to accomplish, how to get used to it slowly. Anybody wants to has any clarification or wants to say anything on this diet, or wholesome and unwholesome? Okay. Okay, next they're talking about Nidra sleep and the different type of sleep and what it causes. And indications of day sleep. So even day sleep are recommended for different types of people, and basically it indicated for people who are having a different proportion, especially who are awake at night, and complications of sleep. Anybody wants to say anything on the sleep?
Sleeping in sitting posture is more recommended.
Sleeping in the same posture is not recommended.
No, in sitting posture.
Yeah.
Like ಈಗ ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಊಟ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್. ಸೊ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಗೆ ತೂಕಡಿಸ್ಬೋದು, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಲೌಡ್ ಅಂತ.
I think that's what our government officers are doing nowadays. In government office, you can see.
No, that will not cause any harm also, no? Health wise.
Yeah. See, excessiveness of anything is always causes diseases. But yeah.
And after having food, you should not sleep on stomach, they say. Not sure.
Not immediately, we should not sleep, but
See, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಬೇಬಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮಲ್ಕೊಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಲ್ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಪೋಸ್ಚರ್ ಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಆಸನ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ನ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ 5 to 10 minutes, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕ್ರೇಷನ್. ಕಫ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. But not after the madhyana, after heavy lunch and all, we are not supposed to sleep.
But Chaitaji, usually after lunch we feel sleepy.
That's why ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬಾ ತಿಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, there is no oxygen for the digestion actually. So to give oxygen only, you feel drowsy. In that case also, if you just take a nap of 5 to 10 minutes, that is good, but you should not go for a long sleep, like 45 minutes, 1 hour ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, that's bad.
You should take rest, not sleep.
Basically for digestion ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಫದ ಜೊತೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೇನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಗೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಪೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. It should move from the digestive tract to the intestine ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ some sort of snigdhata, that is kapha is lole ತರ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, so that is required. That's why 10 minutes of nap is okay.
Okay.
Means see, if you can take a rest, okay, but don't sleep. Those are two different things. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
So here they're talking about Nidra Nasa. One thing that is, this one is, yeah, due to profession, if unable to sleep during night time, people can sleep in daytime, but taking half of the food.
No, half of the food ಅಲ್ಲ sir. Half the time you can sleep without taking food.
Half the time, not the full day, half the day without taking food. So yes.
Yes.
So we should avoid taking food.
And sleeping.
Yes, in daytime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually disturbance ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ daytime.
That's correct, but if some people have work late night,
Yes.
or some people have work only in the night, we can't avoid. Okay,
no,
let's
usually what they do is soon after coming from the work, they will have food and then sleep alwa. So in that case, we should recommend that you sleep first and then have food.
or take the food, have a break, then sleep. Because after
1.5
because
you should give a gap of at least 2 hours, sir.
yeah, because if you consider modern lifestyle, if a person goes to office and comes back in around say 6 or 7, and if you say you sleep, take food in the morning, it will not be good, right? So let him take a break and let him have food and take a break 1 hour, and then probably after 2 hours or 1 hour he can sleep. Okay, I think we have 6 minutes. Do you think we can read next page?
Sir, I want to say yesterday's
Yes.
diseases, what all diseases caused by poisoning anta.
Yes. Okay.
Bhagandara is also related to piles.
Okay.
Anal fistula. I'll just tell the page number. It's page number 146, sir.
140.
ವಿರುದ್ಧಾಹಾರ ತಿನ್ನೋದ್ರಿಂದ
Yes.
ಅಷ್ಟಮಹಾರೋಗಸ್.
Yes.
Yeah, end of the page. Yeah, here. Jvara, we know that is fever. Raktapitta is bleeding disorders. Vata Vyadhi is all Vata related diseases. Kushta is skin disease. Prameha is not exactly diabetes ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಧುಮೇಹ ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This prameha is related to kapha, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, udara is stomach related issues. Bhagandara is related to piles, anal tumors, ಆ ತರ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಆಗಿ ಫಿಸ್ಟುಲಾ ಫಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, it is related to that. And grahani is IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Like many times they go washroom soon after eating, like that. It's that.
Okay. So Ashtama Rogas, I think we're clear now.
Yeah.
Prameha, Udara, Bhagandara, and Grahani. Okay. Anybody has anything else to add on to it?
Sir, for the Saturday session when we meet ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, can we just make a list of the diseases, whatever ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಪದದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನ, and the modern day words, can we just do that work?
Yeah, that also can be done. Not only diseases, anything that is like, which is Sanskrit, we can put it in English, and if possible, even in Kannada. Three things we can do that. Okay. Anyway, I think chapter 6 and chapter 7 is huge one, and I think
Sir, for me, Excel work is bit difficult. So I will make a note, and we can continue with that. I'll post the picture of that also. Maybe we can discuss on that. And when we get time, we can put it in the Excel.
Yes. So we will do update of Excel. You share the poster, or you can read on that day, so that we'll update on Saturday. All the Sanskrit terms with the English words and Kannada words, if possible. Let's do that. Okay, I think anybody else has anything to say? Suchitra ji, Shana ji?
Yes, we are looking for these local names, no sir. So I just wanted to know, should we refer that Shaka Varga?
Sorry, repeat ಮಾಡಿ ಸುಚಿತ್ರ.
ಲೋಕಲ್ ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಕ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೈಸೂರು, ಅದು ಶಾಖ ವರ್ಗನ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ.
ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಶಾಖ ವರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಫೈಂಡ್ ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೊಪ್ಪುಗಳಲ್ವಾ, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಲಿ.
ಬಟ್ that and which else we are looking for local words, I'm asking, because they are asking the list, so I'm asking.
It's better we refer and do it.
Yeah.
See, you can refer from the names from the Shaka Varga. See, they would have given Latin or botanical name. That will be difficult. So we want a English name. You can Google it out or use the app, which Rajiv was saying. And even Google out the Kannada name. So
yeah, for Kannada, I asked them, so they are asking me the list.
Yes.
So whatever we are doing, it is for our understanding, Suchitra. So ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯಂಟ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Then one more thing, Raju sir, idu Ashtanga, after this 8th chapter, remaining PDF we will be reading, or
Yes, see, this Ashtanga means is 8 only, but this Ashtanga Hrudaya means consists of, I think, 40 chapters, right?
Yes, yes, some 500 pages.
Yeah, that we will continue reading it.
Okay, because Virechana and all, no, 18th chapter.
Correct. See, according to my knowledge, until you go till 15 or 20 chapters, we have not learnt anything much. We need
Yes,
to do this, all these panchakarmas
yes.
by reading and practicing ourselves. Like once Vamana, once after couple of days, we
Yes.
how they recommend we should do Virechana, then all this what
Because we
Nasya.
don't have experience, no, doing first time results, we don't know.
See, even we are reading first time. I think we are
Hmm.
recording this. Okay.